So this is going to be one of our first virtual classes. Me and Danny are just going to show you some techniques that we're going to do through the week. Hopefully if you guys can get together and do some techniques together, you know, if you get some mats or something, and try some of this stuff out. So what we're going to do is just a little warm-up drill for the first technique. Okay? So we're going to do a variation of like the basic hip bump sweep. So rather than doing some of the mechanics in the basic one, we're going to just change it slightly and use our hips as we did on the drill. Okay? Right, so your opponent's posturing here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a cross grip here, right? So usually when you hip bump, you've got to try and get up here. It's very easy for your opponent just to push me straight back down again, okay? So we kind of got to get him off guard a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cross grip here, okay? So the important thing in this technique is that I'm going to just hip to the side when I do this, okay? Right. So I'm here, I open my guard slightly, just hip to the side, okay? I'm going to bring my arm above my head, so I want this behind me. Come up to my elbow, I'm going to push my elbow into his shoulder. So if Danny tries to push me back, okay, I create like a frame between my elbow and my hand, okay? So once I'm here, I keep turning my hip to the side, okay, right? Rather than just trying to pull him straight over, I'm just going to push my hip forward here. And it goes over. So here again, okay? So cross grip. Turn my hip to the side. Arm comes above my hand. And then up straight away, my elbow into his shoulder here. So look, if I didn't get up onto my hand, he starts pushing me. Yeah, I can just create this frame, okay? Up to my hand, still keep this frame. And I'm just going to turn my hips more to the side, so almost like sitting on his lap. And I push my hips forward here. And I'm keeping his hand here so that he doesn't post on the floor, okay? And then he's over. Okay guys, right, so obviously we've just done the hip up sweep, so what we're going to do is like a little counter to a counter if your opponent manages to put a post out. Okay, right, so we're going to continue exactly as we were when we did the hip bump sweep, so we'll do a cross grip, okay, hip out, arm above the head, okay, so create a frame, so I'm going to push, 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 okay, so look. Ideally, you want to keep pulling this as you're pushing your hips forward here, okay? But if you've got a strong opponent who then puts his hand here, okay? And this also starts collapsing your frame if you're not careful, if you push it forward, yeah. But I've still got my hand here. Put my arm over his neck here or into his shoulder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this leg up here, okay? I can now rest on this leg, bring this one out, and then drop that to a triangle. Okay. So if you're struggling with triangles, Remember always to put your foot onto the hip, okay? Push your head round rather than hips. Always keep your knee in an S position, all right? From here to here, okay? Push, 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 push. Look into his ear. Squeeze together.
I'm just going to do instead of the cross grip, we're going to do the same side grip and go into an armbar. So we're going to go into a grip break. So instead of doing it this way, we're going to change the grip. Okay, so this is the original way, and this is the way you would take it back. Okay, but this time you're going to grab it same side, underneath. Okay, grab your own wrist, and then you're going to punch it away. Send it over. Come up onto your elbow the same way as Laurie did. Okay, I'm going to come up onto my hand, bump into it. Okay, and then I'm going to bring this leg over the head, pull the arm, grab his leg, bring it over, leg over the head.
Okay guys, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the techniques from me and Danny. What we're going to ask from everybody that, from the club is to ask us if there's any techniques or tips that they should be doing when they're doing their training. You know, if there's anything you're having problems with, hopefully we can solve them for you and put up another video. What we're going to do is we're going to do sort of like a basics, intermediate and advanced techniques as well. So hopefully it will cover all the students we've got in the club. Okay, thank you very much guys, and okay guys, so we're going to do
okay guys.
Okay guys, so it's a huge honor for me. Okay guys, it's a huge honor for me. Okay guys, so it's a huge honor for me today to be here with Laurie. Alright, I'm just going to do it normal. Right. Okay guys.